what it's worth, I think we just went live.
Howdy, 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 howdy.
Howdy, howdy, anybody listening? Sad day, sad day. But I'm glad anybody's here joining us, listening to us. Call your friends, call your aunt, call your uncle, tell them to watch. We're kind of hot up, heat up, yeah, head up tonight. America has become a shithole, bigger than we knew, bigger than we used to see. And you are
Yeah,
being hunted.
yes, we are being hunted. It's like, let loose the dogs. People lost their mind.
I'm not
Oh,
advocating for payback. I'm not advocating for taking to the streets like a lunatic. But it's not going to be the same.
nope. They cracked that Pandora's box too wide this time.
When was the last time somebody was truly killed for their words? Martin Luther King. And that cemented civil rights into our society. You
Yeah.
you didn't silence him. You didn't you didn't do anything but poke the giant. I can't. That's the best phrase to use. You did nothing but poke the giant.
Good evening, advocate for movies.
Advocate for movies. Hey, Devin,
Evening, Devin.
that'd be cool if you're a real new viewer, not just a troll from one of my friends. But welcome if you are true. But yeah, they didn't silence anything. They didn't prove anything.
No,
It was
but
evil.
yeah. Well, people can compare it to Gandhi because he got the younger people, the college age kids,
Yep.
in the movement.
But that's what Charlie was doing. He was just waking up. He wasn't even pushing to convert you. He just
Huh.
wanted to debate you. He wanted to honestly hear you, but he wanted you to honestly hear him too. We all
Yeah.
watched his videos. We knew how that went. I mean,
Yeah.
if he reached 1% of them fucking idiots, he was lucky. But
Hey, and to think after high school, he started doing that. That was it. He didn't go to college.
yeah,
That was his college. You know, who else? Oh, damn it. I'll think of his name later. But a lot of them started out, they used to go out and give speeches at the colleges.
yeah.
Uh, Hal Lindsey, the late great Planet Earth writer, he he was a preacher also, but it's where he started after he got off the tugboats, went to the colleges, and would be able to have open debates,
But you used to be,
which
I
is
mean, that used to be a thing, though. I used to be able to say, hey, JT, I disagree. Let's talk about this. Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
but
maybe I would say, you stubborn old goat. We might get a little heated, but in the end, we had a beer or we didn't. We parted ways. We lived for another day.
hey, they got Socrates a glass of hemlock.
Yeah, well, but that was a different time. I can almost forgive that.
Yeah, well, it was trumped up anyways. It said he was corrupting the youth. He
But
was
he
getting
was, in
under
a
the
way.
people's skin. Yeah, he was just getting under the skin of those in power. Is who most of his teachings were about.
Yeah.
Hey, Night Clover.
Hey, huh? Yeah.
So, man, those people that were making all them TikToks yesterday afternoon, there's a whole bunch of them out of work today.
Oh my God, yes. Did you see the amount of deleted TikTok accounts? Everybody thought, well,
Oh,
I'll delete my account. I'm saying, no, you don't realize it. The second it hits the internet, somebody screenshotted that. Somebody downloaded that.
yep.
You can hit post and then remove all in the same keystroke, and somebody captured it. The internet is forever, guys. And guess
That's
what?
right.
Now, these people ain't going to take the chance with this. They're not going to have somebody running their mouth representing their company.
Yeah, but you got to remember what happened 24 years ago today.
Yep.
Look what happened. Everybody was all, yes, yes, let's secure ourselves. And what do we get? The Patriot Act.
Yes.
The biggest loss of rights since,
Well, that's what they were
I guess.
screaming on the floor. Did you see that on the floor today?
No, I
They
missed it.
asked for a moment of silence, and Marjorie Taylor Greene asked for a prayer for Charlie Kirk. And there was an actually screaming match on the floor. And you could hear them go, pass more gun laws. There's somebody else said something else stupid. It was disgusting. Fuck you. I
That's
have
what I was
no
telling
use for
you.
leftists. I used to forgive, forget. Well, not forget. I'll never forget.
Yeah,
But
well, forgive. It's what we're supposed to do as Christians.
the good Lord says I have to love my enemies. It doesn't have to say I have to stand by and watch them be evil.
No. Here's that deal I was telling you about the people at the vigil for Charlie and the guy running through a peaceful gathering. He's running through there, you know, he deserved it. Fuck Charlie, blah, 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 the usual. He is a racist. Damn it, people, don't fall into the trap of
No,
doing that fucking shit. That's the
what
worst
we
part.
want. God love you. I know you want to feel their throats in your hand. You want to feel their blood running down your fingers. Don't.
Yeah.
We have always been the party of the bigger person.
Yeah. You know, that doesn't mean don't protect yourself.
No.
You know,
That's
they
it.
are necessary.
But if it was up to me and people would actually listen to me and Jim held any sway in the world, I would just say, ignore every fucking liberal you ever meet again. There's not. I am held to the standard that somebody I never met hundreds of years ago owned a slave. Forget that my ancestors fought. Forget all that bullshit. So I'm held to the standard that my ancestors were slave owners, were evil, so I'm evil by association. All right, this is your party, motherfucker. You did this. You shot up schools. You shoot. You kill. You burn. You're destroying. No. You're guilty by association. There is no more liberal in my eye that's worth a shit.
Nope. Oh, not even change the subject or nothing, but also yesterday, about the same time, maybe a little before in Colorado, there was a kid shoot up the school.
Yeah, why not?
You know? But it was a high school or junior high, something I forget. It'll come up, I'm sure. But, you know, it's a people problem. You know, we've allowed these people, liberals in particular, to run amok for 20 years now. I'd say longer, but we'll stick with 20. You know? And they only tear up shit, leave a mess, and cry because their needs aren't being met as they need them. You know, the little baby bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're dealing with people that never have met real consequence.
Yeah.
They've always run roughshod over the law, always skirted the outside, always had a liberal judge, a liberal lawyer that's going to get them off.
Blaming somebody else for what they did.
Exactly. It's not my fault. It's the TV. I'm not fat. It's McDonald's fault. I didn't misspell my spelling test. The pencil did.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
anybody's
And
interested, I don't know if you're kind of music. Tom McDonald stayed up all night last night and wrote a quick song for Charlie. I think he did an awesome job. And all the proceeds from that song is going to go to his family. So
yeah.
I urge
Who
anybody
else?
that
Oh,
has a desire, go listen to it.
Al Nicotine Patches set up a GoFundMe for his kids. And I saw there was a Viking football player supposedly went ahead and decided he would cover their college.
Damn.
You know, I'm sorry, they got a good one, man. The guy was not a phony. He wasn't a politician. He just spoke truth.
He was this millennium's Martin Luther King. He was the advocate for America.
Yeah,
Well, I shouldn't say for American values.
yeah. He was conducting politics the way it's supposed to be
Thank
done.
you. We're supposed to disagree, but you're supposed to be big enough to go, I see what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying. That's how a conversation works. Not, oh my
Mhm.
God, I can't beat this guy in a real argument. Bang.
Yeah. Well, they've been taught that their feelings are the most important things. But you know what? Last time I checked, there's nothing in the Constitution that says anything about your feelings. Feelings are something
No,
for you and your family, your
that's
friends,
it.
but outside the door, no,
That's
the
for
world's,
your bubble, not mine.
yeah, the world, we all get the same world, and it's a cruel, ugly motherfucker.
It
Can be
is.
very evil at times.
You think I'm happy I spent my life without an arm? That's what happens in life. You cannot wake up every day thinking the world's going to bend to you, to cater to you. Something's going to happen. You're going to need somebody. You're going to need something. There's going to be a time when you need a janitor that you look down on all your life. That can't nobody else is going to save you, but that one guy that you look down on.
Yep.
Ah, I don't care what you say. Nobody has a right to shoot you for it. You don't
Yep.
get executed in America for your point of view. You don't.
Period.
If you get executed in America, it is because you sat before 12 people that said yes.
Yes.
He didn't get that. He didn't get that. No, it's I. I don't know what changed, but something's changed. It's
Well, the explosion of SSRIs and other psych drugs, you know, the psychiatrists wanted after World War II in 47, they were talking about putting people on drugs so they could control them, you know,
yep.
just out of what? The Brave New World.
But why do you think that every other commercial is a drug commercial? They target the fat people,
Yeah.
Ozempic.
Yeah.
They target the mentally ill. They target. Oh,
It's twofold. That was more to do with getting the money, the revenue up in the stockholders' pockets.
well, that too, but
That,
it goes right
that and
along with the
propaganda.
control you're talking about. If I've
Yeah.
got you all doped up on this drug, no wonder you're easily brainwashed and led.
Yeah.
And they make it so enticing. The commercial, do you not feel like getting out of bed in the morning? Fuck no, nobody
Yeah.
does. Do you
Hey,
just dread the day? Do you feel blue? Yeah! Because I'm fucking human. I'm 60 years old and I hurt.
Shit
Come
happens.
on.
We get sad, we get happy. That's what we're supposed to do. You know?
Oh my God, you got a problem. You fucking work it out or forget it. That's the only two choices.
I know.
Drugs don't
It's
make it go
it's
away.
it's like how quick people jumped on to fucking eating fake meat.
Oh my God.
Chairman Mao and dear leader Senior, they had to do it at the barrel of a gun. Over here, people jumped and did it themselves.
Yeah. Well, look how quick they lined up for the jab. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of coercion in that one too.
Yeah, but there was mass amounts of people that couldn't wait. My aunt was one of them. Could
Yeah.
not wait to get that line and get that shot and have my card. Yes, people were tattooing their cards on their arm.
Yep. Hell, man, now they even after Kennedy got in there, they started questioning stuff, and he's getting things done. People have gone out and sit there showing their arms. I got all the jabs that I could.
Oh
I'm
God,
caught
Brett,
up on everything.
I would pay to see that, Brett. I don't want to change the subject, but Brett just kind of made it funny.
Well, what do you do?
He said he'd Uber you in an Impossible Whopper.
I thought you liked me, Brett.
That's why I thought it'd be funny.
It'd be like 50 lashes. Rip the shirt, have the shell.
Oh man, yeah, crazy, crazy 24 hours. But the amount of fucking hate, the amount of just to celebrate. Yeah, he's dead. Can we have Shapiro next? Can we have Megan Kelly next? Can we have Tim Pool next?
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, yeah. Oh yeah, the whole list.
But it's the ones that we need to sit down and discuss this.
Yeah.
No, you
we
just
need
killed somebody that was discussing
down.
this.
Nope. You're not calling the shots anymore, motherfucker.
Oh, the 1960 style come to Jesus moment. Because the 70s that turned with got Nixon reelected, people were fed up,
Yep.
but apparently not fed up enough. Plus, what was it? That was also the year that George Wallace got shot.
Yep.
And they want to call us racist. Yep.
Well, we're the violent ones.
Yeah.
Our people are laying in the ground, but we're the violent ones.
It was like they made that video with all the movie stars and De Niro saying, I want to punch him in the nose. Right.
I hope that motherfucker suffers right where it hits him the most, right in his wallet. Because ain't nothing you can do to a cocksucker like that. I mean, all right. But I think if you start taking that revenue, like Eminem, he needs to suffer a financial loss from this.
Yeah, but like when it come to Clinton, what hurt him the most, it was his law license being taken away.
Yeah, who was it? I think it was the Quarter, and they played the montage of all the celebrities, all the political figures calling for violence.
Yeah.
And we're the violent ones.
Yeah. Draw up a crowd when they come where you're at and let them know.
Again, though, don't take this anger, this heat, as advocating violence of any sort. We've got to stay the
Nope.
course. We've got to stand strong and not react. Emotions cannot enter this at all now.
Hmm. Well, hell, do the good thing. Why don't you just hold your family tight for a while? Think about what the good Lord's give you.
Yes. You said it right there. That's a mouthful. Think about what the good Lord's given you, not what you want.
Yep.
I don't know when it happened to me, but no, we can't go religious on this. But
Right.
I hope everybody finds that moment I did. One day I woke up, I don't know when it happened, how it happened, why it happened, but I woke up and I started appreciating where I've been, not where I want to go now. I know where I'm at. I know what my future holds pretty much. I mean, I'm old, I'm decrepit, but
Yeah.
I'm content. I sat on a mountaintop with a cup of coffee and I watched the sunrise. I've gone skinny dipping with my wife in the mountains. I mean, stupid shit. But you just appreciate what you've got, what you. Oh God, especially in a time like this, I cannot imagine his family. Oh, your dad's not coming home because he spoke for America.
Oh, but they were there.
I know. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You know, the first lady said it best. Most people, when they leave us, we only have memories, but Charlie's family will have stories.
They will have statues. That man will go down in the history books. They did not erase him. That one TikTok that went viral. She was claiming, yeah, yeah, we got the right guy. He's so insignificant, we won't trigger anybody, and it's a great
Oh yeah,
start. Did you see that
yeah.
one?
That the one that said that. Look how they forgot about Breitbart.
Could be, yeah. Oh my God, you don't know. I, I probably wouldn't be tore up if, say, they assassinated Biden or Don Lemon or any one of their personalities, but I wouldn't celebrate. There is nothing in me that can celebrate the death of another person other than somebody that deserves to die in prison, condemned by a peer of 12. But
Well, that's what happens when you settle the barbarians.
I don't cry for the criminal shot in the street, but I don't rejoice in his death either.
You know, the only death you're supposed to rejoice in is the food you're getting ready to eat.
Yes. And I guess if you want to
Like
get
it.
technical, I can rejoice in my own death because that means I'm moving on. But again, we're getting into the religion, and I don't know how people feel about
Yeah,
religion.
no, no, you're pushing it until death do us part. Shit.
Oh, I'm waiting. That better be fucking real. No, ma'am. We said till death do us part.
No more.
Oh shit. Hey, Troy.
Hey,
Dave.
Troy. Dave.
What happened to Advocate for Boobies?
I don't know. Probably will run off with bolt upright.
Amen, Troy. Same sentiment. I mean, it is a great loss because he wasn't
And
just a blowhard. He wasn't just out there beating a drum.
no, he was very civil.
And
And that's
educated. He was
self
literate,
educated.
articulate, and
He knew.
non-confrontational. I don't think I ever saw him lose it or raise his voice. I'm
No,
not saying it never happened, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
but
Shot for speaking your mind. That's not America. That's not America, folks.
nope.
I took an
We,
oath, foreign and domestic, man. Nobody released me from that. I know I'm no great war hero. I never saw combat, but I still took the oath. And
yep,
this is infuriating. They are terrorists. They are using
yep.
terrorist tactics. He was our bridge to the young generation, Devin. He
Yeah,
he was on the college campuses more than not. He was talking and like I said, I'm sure the videos we watched were probably some of the more severe ones. I'm sure he touched and changed a lot of people's minds. And I didn't realize he was such good friends with Trump Jr.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
yeah. But like I was saying, I didn't even get to hear anything from Pasovic. Him and Pasovic were real close too.
Yeah. But Crowder, oh my God, Crowder was beside himself today.
Uh, Hell, I hadn't seen that Glenn Beck stuff.
And of course, Rogan, he wasn't taking it so good either.
He said, pointed out that he's afraid he could lead to a Rodney King style
Yeah.
uprising.
I hope not.
We can't
I
let
hope
that
this
happen.
doesn't kick off like right now. The very depths of my fucking soul want this country to burn. I want to burn every fucking college campus, every fucking Starbucks, every fucking Comic Con. I just want to burn it. But
Yeah,
you know you can't. You know you can't. That's not the answer. It never has been. How many wars do we have to get into? How many conflicts do we have to fight before you
yeah.
realize this ain't the way to do it?
Yeah, last time I checked, we were all supposed to be Americans. We were on the same team.
But we're not anymore. I don't know. The Virginia, I think he's a senator. He's in Virginia. He's in the Virginia Senate.
Hmm.
Nick Fajadas,
Freitas,
yeah, that guy.
yeah,
He tweeted. He made a big long post, and
yes.
I'm almost tempted to play it. And he hit it on the head. We are no longer two sides. We are polar opposites. We are two forces that cannot exist in the same.
We're like trying to put North and North together with
Exactly.
magnets.
It's not gonna work. One's gonna have to lose. One's gonna have to win. We cannot coexist this way.
And the only way to get rid of something that vile is it's got to be down to the roots.
But we have to do it the right way. We can't just take to the streets and hang them up like we want to, like they deserve.
No, no,
We
no.
have to take them down the right way. They have to rot in a jail cell.
Yeah.
Very publicly, I admit I would pay to watch it, but
Hey, man, I'm sorry. Call them rehabs, call them what you will. We need the asylums.
yeah,
Well, and people are going to have to start getting used to the family because that's where it used to be noticed at. The family noticed it.
Yep.
people closest to them would seek help.
But when your loved one is that far from reality, you have no choice but to put them away. You have no choice but to care for them properly. Me and the wife, we watch so many of these cop shows on YouTube,
Yep.
and there's more and more. It's like the sovereign citizens. You'd see one or two here and there, and then bang, everybody's a sovereign citizen. Well, more and more you're getting these people that, oh, I have anxiety or I don't deal well with people. Then why the fuck are you in public? Why are you putting
Yep.
yourself in a position that you know your restrictions? That's not my problem. You chose to come out here, pay the price. I don't care what your
Yep.
problem is. Your family, your loved ones should have loved you enough to say you're not going out in public by yourself.
And it's like the peanut allergies. They didn't start showing up until they started using peanuts in the shots.
That and they didn't show up until things started to get PC. That started it. PC. We got to be politically correct. They started policing your speech. And then they started, well, being a geek is cool now, and being weak is cool now, and having a mental problem is cool now. And all of a
Don't
sudden, the
make fun of the
allergies.
fat people.
And like you said, then they started using peanuts here and there, and eggs, and it's manufactured, people. How
Yep.
many people did you know that had gluten problems? The only reason I knew what
It's
gluten
real
was
rare.
because of fucking science class.
My brother had celiacs.
Well, now that's a disease,
That was back in the 60s.
but that's a disease. That's an
Yes.
actual physical ailment.
But people got onto it. Hey, let's follow this line.
But that's what I'm saying. It takes away from the people. And now I know celiac is no great, end all diseases, but it just takes away from the real sufferers.
Yep. Oh, man, it's taken generations to teach everybody all your problems can be fixed by a pill.
Exactly. The only physical ailment that you should have is lactose intolerance. That is natural
Yep.
because humans are one of the only species that drink milk after infancy. I mean, yes, a cat will drink a saucer of milk you give it, but it doesn't seek out milk in the wild.
Shit. That's mainly what pigs got. Spoiled milk.
Yeah, but a wild pig wouldn't go searching for milk. He's searching for shrub grubs and mushrooms and
Junior Barnes.
yeah, exactly. But no, it's all been manufactured right down to the murder of Charlie Kirk. That's manufactured too. Be it somebody hired him or it's just the rhetoric that's been just spewed freely. They
Yeah.
they were so adamant about blocking our text, our messages, but
Oh, yeah. Well,
they don't
everything they didn't agree with is fascist.
exactly. But
The Hitler. They did that because that makes a person feel better about themselves when they do attack someone like that, because they have been told over and over again, that's a fascist. You're stopping a fascist. You're doing the good thing.
yeah, but you're stopping a fascist by being a fascist.
They have no self-awareness.
Oh, it's just stupid.
And where's the usual gun controllers? Notice they didn't pop out.
No, the only thing I've heard about gun control, I did hear Oh, who was it? He was out of Massachusetts. Oh, I can't. Oh, the name's right on the tip of my tongue. Some douche out in Massachusetts said that. Oh, I suppose you're going to tell me it's not a good time to talk about gun control, huh?
Uh, See, that
Oh,
just goes to show they have nothing. They can't
no.
sit there and talk about anything
Oh,
of
it was.
substance.
He had to expect it. The way he talked, and no. And then what was that other one? It was MSNBC, I think it was. Well, we don't know at this point. This was last night, obviously. We don't know at this point. It could have been a crowd, somebody in the crowd celebrating, shooting in the air, huh? On
Yeah,
a college campus in America.
yeah.
That, that,
That's a while.
that happened 200 years ago, maybe, but
uh, TMZ trying to cover up their little office,
oh Jesus,
a
no,
live stream.
no, I don't. I don't
Uh,
think they're gonna get the cute little reception they got on the last running your mouth. No, this is different, guys. They
yeah,
fucked up.
it was done live. People saw it,
Yeah,
but it
we're
was a
not gonna
car
cool her down.
chase.
We're not gonna bring down the temperature. We're not gonna sit and talk now. That time is gone. It's when you watch that cop show and they say, "Open the window, open the window, open the window, smash!" It's time.
Well,
We're going to break the window now. And you will go kicking and screaming. I know it. Hey, Cheryl.
evening, Cheryl.
Wow, I was hot. I don't feel better, though. I got it off my chest, but
No,
I'm still mad.
yeah, the roughest ones to get over too, brother.
Kind of wished I lived in a more liberal area now. I might go to the city tomorrow, see what kind of trouble I can poke up.
You got your bulletproof flag with you?
I don't need it. They can't shoot in Portland anyway. We haven't had a real murder in ages. We've had a few shootings, a few drive-bys, but nobody can really kill anybody. So,
More like an accidental discharge.
oh, but yeah, it's a sad day. I just, I say it every time we end the show. Pray for America, folks. But we need your prayers.
Yep,
Charlie's family needs your prayers. Fuck the
hug
liberals that
your
say prayers
family.
don't matter.
Yep, remember, hug your family.
Yes.
Hold them tight.
All right, there's got to be something else we can talk about. Maybe raise the spirits here. Oh yes, Tom Hanks.
Sure.
That would
Oh,
raise my spirits. He's not getting his award. Yes.
imagine that.
I would have been upset if they'd have brought him to West Point and awarded him.
I'm still upset over that jackass that had in his hat. Communism's winning.
yeah.
Remember that? No, that shouldn't have been allowed. And they said it ran rampant for the whole time Obama was in there.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah. Like we need another reason to hate his fucking bitch ass.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. Like, I'm not going to give him that. I'd have liked to have been there when he got the message. Hey, we're going to, nah, we changed our mind. Nah, you're a scumbag. Nah.
Oh,
yes,
what
I'll
was
give it
that
to him.
soccer ball's name? That
What?
volleyball's name?
Oh,
Yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson. Yes, he's off talking to Wilson, I'm sure.
Maybe we ought to give the award to Wilson. Oh no, they should give it to Bubba, the guy who played Bubba in Forrest Gump, because that's why they
Yeah,
were going to give it to him because of his portrayal in movies and his directing, the way he portrays soldiers. But he's a scumbag. But Bubba wasn't.
no.
He just wanted his shrimp.
Sometimes I just don't know, brother.
No, and the other times I don't know if I want to know. Although this time I do want to know. I want them to catch him. I want answers. I want to know how far it goes, who put him up to it.
Yep.
Yes, it's great to fantasize about. Yeah, gun him down in the street, hang him up. Yeah, no, no. He needs to be in general population. He needs to answer for his crimes and suffer every day that we can make him suffer.
Man, I still wish we had that deal like that Sean Connery movie. What was it? Outland, where they sent the prisoners out to the space station and then suspended them in the middle of the room.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Wouldn't take much to expand the space station, would it?
Whatever. Axel put it up there for us.
And we'll make Bowen transport the prisoners. They're
Yeah,
good at getting people up. They just don't bring them back. We don't want them to come back anyway.
there you go. Oh man, what was that? That was a con, wasn't it? It sent them out to
Oh yeah,
what they
SETI
thought
Alpha
would be a
Five.
penal colony. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know if we need that drastic. We just need to punish people. If you started punishing people religiously without fail, if you know you steal a car, chances are I'm getting this punishment. I'm not going to be able to get a
Yep.
lawyer. I'm not going to get a judge that's going to let me off. I'm going to get this punishment. If you establish a pattern of constant consequence, the 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 attitude, the the way you handle your daily life will change.
Yeah. But we've got one major problem we need to get taken care of that nobody's even talked about. These jackasses that have been monkeying with the psychiatry book for the last 30 years. You know, let's make up a new line. That way they can have special drugs
Yeah, well,
and put them on disability.
I think that if you take any of those drugs, you should have to report in once a week. If you got a mental problem, obviously, look at the track record. How many more schools need to get shot up? How many more churches? How many more people need to be run over at a Christmas parade? Mental handicap is a problem. Now, we both know more than our share of people that have legitimate issues. And with
Yep.
they are not these crazy people that are shooting up schools. Legitimate issues can be treated. This kind
Yes.
of shit can't. This sheep mentality, this brainwashed. I know the buzzwords. so I must be righteous. Uh, that mentality's got to go.
Uh,
That's what's killing us.
well, they become the people of the open mind that was so open the brain fell out.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that might be the case. But yeah, no, I'm tired of the mental health issue. I'm tired of all that. You can be treated. I know people. I
Mhm.
mean, half my family are into treatment, and not one of them do I consider. Well, maybe my other brother, but not one do I consider, a danger to go out and shoot up a shopping mall or something
Yeah.
because they've got proper treatment because they had proper issues. They didn't just wake up one morning and say, "I want to be crazy because that's what all my friends are doing."
Yeah.
And then they
And we
take
damn
these
sure.
drugs, rewires their brains, and this is what we get.
Because they were expecting, there'd be a big shutdown and all them drugs coming to America, all at the same time. And you have all these people that need those drugs, can't get them.
Yep. But again, that goes back to simply it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
We're going to have a time where the junkies going to be in the street screaming because they can't get their fix. But in fairness, that's temporary.
Yep.
We
In
can
most
get you
cases.
through this. You can detox. You can lead
Yeah.
a normal life without drugs. You don't
Well,
want
there's
to,
some,
but you can.
they put people on psych drugs that have a more detrimental effect, you know?
Well, I'm taking a drug that any drug that says you can't stop it immediately, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
That means that's got a hold on your body, your mind, in a way that isn't easily broken.
But hey, the good thing though, there are more holistic things that are coming to the fore that are actually helpful. People have been looking into, supplements and things like that. And that's been, well, I can say from my experience, it actually has helped me. What was it? I had a fever for an hour here a couple of years ago.
I don't knock holistic practices because my dad was a big advocate for. I called it twigs and berry medicine, but
Yeah. Well, hell, look how many hundreds, thousands of years we use that.
well, yeah. I mean, Pfizer was not always here. I mean,
Oh, I don't remember seeing cave paintings with Pfizer,
yeah. I mean,
kind of like salad.
so. But there are better ways, and then if you took less drugs, you would need less drugs.
Yep.
Because I got to take this drug for this problem, but now it causes this problem, so I got to take this drug to counter this problem from that drug to from this problem.
Then you're going to have the other drug that regulates the problem that you're going to have with those other two drugs.
And then when you get the bill for all this, you need a drug for the anxiety.
It's a win-win.
And then you got so many drugs, you're depressed. You go to the bar and then you start spending it on alcohol.
From a crack whore and lose your teeth.
Before you know it, you're sucking dick in a back alley for a cheeseburger. Come on.
Leaning from the fentanyl. Man, I couldn't find it. They were saying some gang up in the Bronx was running off Antifa.
Oh, that would be cool. I'd like to see that video.
Yeah.
That'd be as good as the Biker old ladies. Oh, so Ice was released on Chicago officially now.
Yeah, I like that the first day they were going around to the outskirts of the city, but they have a special training center there in Chicago.
I didn't know
How to
that.
resist, yeah, how to resist the ice.
Okay, yeah, maybe I did know that. All right, maybe I did know. I want the National Guard. I just want them to roll the National Guard in just to piss them off.
Yep, well, you did see him pulling in with stuff on the flatbed.
What else did I hear that made me chuckle? I don't know.
Well, they need to get up there and get that chuckle session they're going to have doing the January 6th committee inquiry.
All right.
And they put Swalwell and Jasmine Crockett on the panel.
Nice. That would be my choice.
Of course, that'll get us right to the bottom of it. But again, we're guaranteed some interesting days of nothing being said in a long, drawn out version.
Now, see, I don't get why can't we set up an independent committee? And when I say independent committee, we have all these political law, political students in college that I'm sure need a job. They've studied political science all their, for 6 years. So I don't know where I was going with this.
Yeah, well, there's too much that credentialism shit that's been going on. Everybody's an expert. I went to college. I'm an expert. What is your degree in? And what have you actually done with it? Well, I haven't found a job yet, but I'm working at Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm a barista. I don't pour coffee. Where the hell was I going with that? I don't even remember what we were talking about now. Anyway. Oh, we can talk about how BLM's got their new pet project.
What is that?
That guy that stabbed that Ukrainian woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One told judge that wasn't him.
Well, now they're saying that they've examined him and he's showing signs of schizophrenia. I don't care. He's a 14-time criminal and he killed somebody.
Yeah.
Crazy or not, you're broken. When a dog goes crazy, goes mad, when a dog bites somebody, you don't give it a chance to rehab, you kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm tired of this. Well, I have anxiety. I have social issues. No, not an excuse.
Nope. And I don't care what your mother supposedly did to you when you were 3 years old.
Exactly.
You want to be an adult? Like they used to say, what was that, Beretta? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Exactly.
No, no, don't do it. But God, I hope we don't get the idiots pushing surveillance shit. It's bad
Oh,
enough as it is, but I ain't looking to give up any more rights because somebody got killed.
no. But now, it's the same argument when you hear about a school shooting and all that. And this is the perfect example because they keep saying, "Well, when are you gonna give up your guns for the lives of all these people? When are you gonna realize we need more guns for the lives of all these people?"
Now, I want to ask them straight up exactly what right do you want to get rid of? Your right to vote?
That's true. Yeah,
Your right to speak?
but that would backfire, JT.
No.
Because all you would have to do is have one prominent person that they look up to go, well, if you give up your right to vote, you'll be more secure because then the idiots wouldn't be able to interfere. You see what I'm saying? I could entice somebody on that
Well,
side.
that's
Be,
what they're working on anyway. So,
exactly, but that's what it is. And Reagan warned us against that. Do not give up freedom. Do not give up rights for security. And that's
yes.
exactly what they're promising these kids. Well, if you let us control this, you'll be safer, or you'll get this, or you'll be
Ben
free of the
Franklin's
decision.
Ben Franklin said it best. Those who would give up their liberty for security deserve neither.
Yeah.
No, time we get back to what we were really supposed to be. And hey, I kind of like that about Trump. He's shooting to get us back to our between 1870 and 1913 America, when we were great, where we were the industrial world.
Yes.
You know, and little everybody wants to cry about it, but if you remember when America was becoming prosperous during that time, the rest of the world become more prosperous at that
Yes.
time.
The world cannot live without America.
Uh,
But America
but
could live
America,
without the world.
exactly. You know, I'll just stick to the Monroe Doctrine. Everything here in this hemisphere of ours is ours, and y'all leave us the fuck alone. You want to play nice? Hey, cool.
But that's the way it's supposed to be. That's our republic. That is what we were
Yes.
founded on. You do you, I do me. I don't care what you do in your bubble. In fact, I will defend your bubble if you need it until you fuck with my bubble.
Yep. Well, imagine what that's going to do to the lawyers industry.
Well,
No more
that's another
ambulance
thing. We
chasing.
could do without half of those.
Yeah. Well, we don't need 70,000 pages in a tax directory either.
Yeah, no, I think lawyers, they need to be
They want,
regulated. You want to talk about
yeah.
a loose weapon, a dangerous weapon. A
Yeah.
lawyer that can
Well,
find a loophole and get a criminal off in good conscience? No.
no, that's just it. They're gray area walkers.
Yeah. I do believe in the right to an attorney. I do believe in the right to representation, but to a point, not to get you away with a crime. to get you to not be overly punished. I get it. If, some people I look at and say 20 years, other people look at and say 5. So you do need protection against people like me. You do need protection against cruel and unusual.
Yeah.
But you don't get the right to. Well, they didn't search me right. They said this too late, or they didn't dot the I. Fuck you. We're not playing that game. I still can never. I'll never forget the $60 million period here we had here in Maine. They put some bill through the legislate, and one sentence was missing a period. I don't care how retarded. Yes, I said the word retarded. You are.
Sorry, Darren.
You can read that sentence and know what it means. Take your pen. Every one of you have a pen in front of you. Put a little dot on the page, right where that period goes. It took $60 million to correct that, and almost a year for that bill. I'm telling you, the stupidity is endless.
Yeah. I found out on X that one of the representatives from here in Oklahoma is trying to get a hold of some engine land for one of those green energy scams.
Oh, why? Why? We've done the Indian thing to death. Leave the people alone.
Yeah. And besides, man, they still don't know what that one ruling was that come down from the Supreme Court and basically made half the state Indian territory again.
Now, I don't believe in overdoing it, but I believe in leaving the fuckers alone. We gave them the shit end of the stick to begin with.
Hey, they had a choice for a hand up.
I'm not going to say they were perfect in it. I'm not saying we were perfect. But can't we leave it alone now? They got their casinos and cigarettes. Let them alone.
Yep.
Up here, they can, they get special hunting and wood cutting regulations, so they get enough.
Yeah, but they lean on the government so much you can only get sick like maybe 6 months out of the year before they run out of funds and got nothing else.
Oh man, I wished I saw it on TikTok, so I couldn't save it. But they had this woman, big old woman too. I wouldn't have messed with her, but she was standing in a Dollar General, trying to use her EBD whatever card there, and it kept coming up declined. And whoever she was with is filming the whole interaction, and she's being nasty to the woman behind the counter. You're lying. You're lying. So she turns the monitor around and says, look, she goes, well, I had $1,000 on there when I sold some the other day. Huh? So she ran it again, and it declined. And she said it again. She said on camera 3 times, well, there was $1,000 on there when I was selling them the other day. Yeah. But the best part was she told the woman behind the counter, you want to say something? She get all lippy. She goes, you come out here and say it. And the woman goes, okay. Walks out behind the counter and goes out in the parking lot with her. Because in typical bully fashion, she jumps in the truck and leaves, but
Oh man,
that
what was
fucking
it?
woman
They
weren't
said
having it.
now they're videoing themselves taking selfies, showing all the shit they got to steal out the store. Probably in the parking lot before they leave.
Yeah, and that's on the uprise now too. Shoplifters are not finding it very nice in the parking lots anymore because the employees can't do anything, but the people are now. There was this one video went viral where this shoplifter was coming out of a Walmart with a cart pushing a cart full of stuff, And because all the employees are standing there watching him and just going across. Finally, this guy's driving. He's got his camera on. He's doing his thing. He runs over. He goes, "Did he pay for that?" And they go, "No." He fucking turns his car and runs right over the cart. Bang! Knocks the whole fucking thing over. Tells the guy, he says, "Now, if you paid for that, I'll help you pick it up." He says, "If not, get the step." Oh my! It was funny. Did he pay for that? Nope. Bang! Knocks that car right over.
Oh, I've seen them tackle him there at the front door too.
That old lady. This was probably 6 months ago now. But that old lady caught that kid. He was trying to rush out the door from, it was either Target or Walmart. And she grabbed right a hold of the head of his hair and just fucking yachted him down. "You ain't going anywhere. I gotta pay for my shit." And she had him good. Yeah, people aren't having it. That one guy they hogtied in the Home Depot parking lot. I guess he walked out with a generator or something, and the employees couldn't stop him, but the customers could, and they did. They took the twine off the yard stakes, the landscaping stakes, and they hogtied him with the twine until the cops got there.
Hey, if it works, it's what it's going to take.
Yeah, enough's enough, people.
Yeah, well, they've been pushing this for 4 years steady, 5 years. Yeah, I don't think it's working out the way they figured it was going to work.
No.
No, using sense, good Lord gave you. Shit.
Oh, who was that loudmouth? I think she was from New York. Talking about that guy that killed that woman on the bus. In his 14 convictions. Well, what was he supposed to do? Spend the rest of his life in jail? Yeah? Kind of thinking that's the point. I know people who've gone to jail for a lot less.
Yeah.
I can remember, I think it was Florida, when Florida first did the 3 strike you're out rule. They had a news crew in the jail or the prison or wherever they were, and they were interviewing somebody. He was in there. He got a life sentence for writing 3 bad checks. They got him 3 felonies for each count, and he got a life sentence because he was under appeal and all that blah. But there was a murderer there that said, "Yeah, and I'm in here for murder, and I'm out in 5."
Yep.
That's what we deal with. That makes sense to them for some reason. Yes, the guy wrote bad checks. He broke the law. He did need consequence. But really, folks, well, I don't know about you, brother, but I'm just kind of hashing over the same feelings. I'm still pissed. I think I will be for quite a while.
Yeah.
But let's just take that anger, let's channel it, and let's make something good of it.
Exactly.
I don't know necessarily the new battle cry should be Charlie, but let's keep him forefront. Keep him in your prayers. Keep the family. He did leave behind a wife and 2 kids, and a lot of friends and loved ones. And God, please say a prayer for America.
Definitely. Can't add to that.
God bless, folks. We'll go join you over in Chuck's room, and we'll have spout up over there. Good night. Until next week.
Continue on. Peace.